Hello and welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. A local brewery that serves up craft beers and creative cocktails is bringing people together in McAllen. Take 5's Brandon Rubalcaba joins us from Howling Rabbits.
Howling Rabbit Beerworks here in McAllen isn't just your average bar and grill. They have an in-house brewery where they make tons of different kinds of flavorful beers. So if you're looking to get your hop on, this is the place for you. Let's go and check them out. When the founders of Howling Rabbit Beerworks set out to create their brewery, they knew they wanted more than just great beer. They envisioned a place where people could come together to share laughter, stories, and unforgettable moments. But what does a Howling Rabbit even mean? The name Howling Rabbit comes from Aztec mythology, where a group of rabbits, known as the gods of spirits and alcohol, represented celebration. When they came together, they were called the Howling Rabbits, symbolizing joy and community.
It's a fun little nod to our culture, our heritage here in the valley, while also being a nice little nod to just beer in general and the spirits and alcohol.
After learning the art of brewing in Colorado, Crow brought his skills back home to build something special. At Howling Rabbit, he's crafting a beer lineup that's as diverse as the crowd who gathers here. Crow says he loves to play with top-notch ingredients to create flavors that can please every palate.
People who say they don't like beer or haven't tried beer, they just haven't found the right one yet. There's a flavor of beer for everybody, just like there's an ice cream flavor for everybody.
And you can even find some of Howling Rabbit's beers in local bars and restaurants across the RGV. Crow loves seeing the joy on people's faces as they discover a new favorite brew. And for him, every pour is a chance to share his passion with others.
I'm watching people's first reaction, second reaction. That same feeling of when someone goes back up for seconds, when someone goes back for a second pitcher, oh, that feels good right here.
And for those who prefer to hop past the beer menu, the signature cocktails are just as spirited as the brewery itself. With fresh ingredients and a dash of creativity, the bartenders shake, stir, and pour drinks that suit every taste. So whether you're chasing a citrusy refresher or a bold, spirit-forward concoction, at this brewery, the cocktails are just as fun as the vibe. Chef Eric Beaverbach exemplifies this spirit. Like the Howling Rabbits in the story, Eric joined a diverse team, each bringing unique talents to build something extraordinary.
I've had lots of people come and just stop me and say like, hey, we really like the meal. So that for me, just like hearing that people enjoy the food is really great, and it makes me feel like my career choices were justified. I work with a lot of great people, so I would say to me it's more than a job. It's a part of my life that I actually enjoy.
His menu reflects this collaboration, featuring appetizers and dishes that encourage sharing, spark conversation, and transform every meal into a celebration. So whether you're here for a light snack or a feast with friends, Eric's menu is designed to create lasting memories, one plate at a time.
I found that over the years, one of the things that makes this type of food really enjoyable is the sharing aspect of it. It's not just a meal for one person. Anyone can kind of come in, jump in, and grab a little bit off of each plate, and you can share food and kind of have a shared experience with your meal.
Inspired by the legend of the Howling Rabbits, this brewery is a place where people with different backgrounds can come together and create memories worth howling about. Well, you guys, as you can see, it's not a surprise as to why people keep coming back for more and more every time. Howling Rabbit isn't just a brewery, it's a place where beer, fun, and family can come together in one place. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. We'll catch you guys next time.
If you live in Edinburgh and you're ready to get rid of your real Christmas tree, the city wants to put it to good use. Christmas tree recycling drop-off areas will be open through January 31st. If you want to recycle your real Christmas tree, there are a couple things to keep in mind. First, it has to be a real tree, and it also has to be completely bare of all lights, ornaments, and decorations. For more information, you can always call the City of Edinburgh at 956-381-5635. A reminder that once the trees are collected, they will be mulched down and reused across the city. Making the Valley home for others is an initiative that Welcome Home RGV works towards. And here to tell us about their upcoming events for Winter Texans is Chris Ledbetter and Sarah Denzer. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
So we're very excited here on Take 5. It's 2025. It's a new year. But first, I want our Take 5ers to hear a little bit more about Welcome Home RGV, just in case they aren't aware.
Yeah. So Welcome Home RGV is a Winter Texan marketing company. We offer and we services and we serve the community, the Winter Texan community. So our goal is to make every event fun and like a party. We have door prizes and raffle items and that sort of thing.
Perfect. And so, of course, as we mentioned, it's a new year, so we've got new events. Let's talk about them. You've got one coming up pretty soon.
Yes, it's our Winter Texan Expo. It's our 32nd annual Winter Texan Expo at the McAllen Convention Center. And we do have several thousand winter visitors walking through our corridors at the McAllen Convention Center. So it's free. We've got door prizes and music and all kinds of, booths, vendors. So all kinds of fun stuff for you to see. And then we also have the tours and travel booths there, so you can talk to Sarah about going on a tour.
Oh, nice. Yes. Tell us all about it, Sarah.
Yeah, so I do all kinds of tours with our Winter Texans. We do day trips throughout the valley. We do overnight trips to places like Fredericksburg, San Antonio, Galveston, and we even have multi-week trips or a long week trip where we go on cruises together. We do what we call land and sea trips. So we just got back from one in December where we did 2 days in Galveston, touring around Galveston. We went to the Dickens on the Strand Festival and then hopped on a cruise out of Galveston, and we're doing that with a trip to Alaska and a trip out of Boston in the spring and the fall coming up. So we'd like to have fun everywhere we go.
Busy, very busy, but very fun. And so when they attend this expo, they can hear about all these tours and they can learn more about them and how to take part in them, right?
Yep, and if you come visit me at the Tours and Travel booth, you can see the latest and greatest on the new things we have going on.
Wow, so such a great event because not only are you going, you're having fun, but you're gonna learn about all the different tours available. You're going to learn about more events, I would assume. If people want information about this event or any future events, where can they find that?
WelcomeHomeRGV.com. And I forgot to mention the Winter Texan Expo is also in Brownsville, January 23rd.
Perfect. So two places they can visit.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, ladies, thank you so much
for
sharing all this great insight into the new season with us.
Thank you.
And again, guys, if you'd like to learn more about Welcome Home RGV, you can visit them on their Facebook page, or you can go to their website. That's welcomehomergv.com. If you're looking for good vibes heading into 2025, we have someone who just may be able to help you out. We're talking with the High Priestess RGV just ahead. And attention all veterans, a big fair is set up for next weekend to talk benefits and more. And lunch is included. A guest joins us in studio next with more details. We'll be right back.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
Ah, the sweet sound of savings. With Reliance Flex Your Credits electricity plan, you automatically get your 2 highest use days free every week. Up to 8 days a month. And guess what else? $200 in bill credits to redeem right in the Reliant app.
To save with Flextra credits, call or visit Reliant.com today.
Reliant, that's power your way.
At Square One Dental Implant Center, we believe that you deserve the smile that brings out your greatest confidence. Our doctors and staff use the latest implant technology to restore your smile permanently in less than 24 hours.
Allo 4 is a prosthetic full arch of teeth where the implants are placed and the arch of teeth screws right on top of those implants.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day smile transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. with the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 5.9% APR for 84 months on Sierra heavy-duty Denali models. That's over $5,300 in average finance savings.
Fargo is your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo.
Oh, come on.
Fargo lets you do this.
Fargo, turn off my debit card. I found it. I found my card.
And also this.
Fargo, turn on my debit card.
Do you, Fargo? You can with Wells Fargo. What else can Fargo do? Quickly tell you what you spend on things like food.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries this month?
Hey, Dad, can the guy stay for dinner?
No.
Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
This hard-working crew that's been here has been amazing, and I am very, very grateful to Aztec.
And you want the best? Call the one, the only Aztec House Leveling and Remodel.
Mi casa, su casa. We do it right the first time.
In a world filled with diverse voices, tune into something truly inclusive.
Con un día parcialmente nublado.
Local news and segments with an in-depth focus on our community in a language you prefer. Plus, the largest and most experienced news and weather team in the RGV.
Esperamos temperaturas en los bajos 80s y...
Stay informed and connected to your community. La Voz del Valle. Watch Noticias RGV at 7, noon, 5, and 10.
For the past 7 years, the High Priestess has been bringing good vibes to the RGV in the form of crystals, incense, and more. Joining us to talk all about their venture is owner Levy. Levy, thank you so much for being here with us
today. Thank you for having me.
So you brought us some really good vibes here,
Always.
but I want people to know and learn a little bit more about the High Priestess. What can you let our friends at home know?
So we really focus on, of course, good vibes, cultural items, just bringing good energy to your house, to yourself, to your family around you, all that sort of stuff.
All the positivity that we want,
Always.
because we just kicked off the new year.
Of course.
So these are just going to help us to have a much better year. And you guys are now, you've been there at the Mercado Dome for 7 years now. What was it that made you want to take this on?
I'm not sure. I really felt a calling and a sense of community there.
Yeah.
And there was times where I would take time off, you know, take a break from that and go walk around, be around the community. And I would always bump into people being like, are you going to return? We miss you, this and that. So it was just no, I have to be there for them.
Wow, and you also do markets as well, right? Different pop-ups?
I do city events, SPI events, beach events, coffee shops.
So people can always find you.
Everywhere and anywhere.
So of course we want to give them a better idea of some of the items that you sell. Let's review what we've got going on here in the table.
Yeah, so I have basically a little bit of our like top sellers. You have our crystal trees, crystal related items. It could be jewelry, handmade items. Then you have your traditional sage bundles, Palo Santo. Our top seller, Copal, of course. This is incense. It's for purifying, protecting. And then our top sellers, which would be our spiritual waters. It's essentially a blend of herbs that are used for specific different reasons.
Right, and I have to say, I've personally smelled these before. They smell so nice. Such a calming energy brought into
it's an experience
wherever you
for sure.
Yes, definitely. And of course, you have these beautiful, I just want people to get a better idea of what these are for.
Of course. So traditionally, these would go like in the entrance of your house, your office, an altar. And it depends what stone you're getting, but overall, it's just to bring harmony to the house, good energy, happiness, abundance.
Right.
Really depends what you're targeting, but we have a little bit of everything.
There you go, guys. Harmony, abundance, good vibes. Who doesn't love all those words? So if they are interested, where can they visit you?
So you guys can visit me Saturdays and Sundays at the Alamo Flea Market specifically, or if you guys want to check us out online, on Instagram at thehighpriestess.rgv.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for bringing the good vibes to us.
Me.
Yes. And again, guys, if you are interested, you can visit the High Priestess on their Facebook or Instagram. And as you mentioned, you can also stop by and visit them at the Mercado Flea Market in Alamo. And coming up, it's a 4-day yarn party where and when you need to be to try out your knitting skills is just ahead. But next, you're not taking a chance when you visit the Las Vegas Cafe in Harlingen. They've been serving up Valley favorites for the past 60 years. We're taking you there next.
When health concerns arise,
You need swift and high-quality care right in your neighborhood. At Mid-Valley Urgent Care, our dedicated team is revolutionizing quick, affordable, quality healthcare services in the Rio Grande Valley. Whether it's minor injuries, illnesses, or urgent medical needs, we're here for you. Mid-Valley Urgent Care, bringing quality healthcare close to home. A member of Prime Healthcare.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
Want a free treat at DQ? Order the tacos. Just buy a taco combo at any DQ location in Texas, and you can choose one of these treats for free. Limited time only.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas. At Furniture Row, a new year calls for a new sofa, sectional, dining group, bedroom set, mattress, and more. Because the New Year's Super Sale has been extended, so getting it all has never been easier. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. Or score 60 months, no interest financing. Say goodbye to tired old designs. And hello to killer new looks at great prices. But hurry, the extended New Year's Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
A good paint job starts with some good prep work. We transform your home's interior with precision and care.
We're committed to excellence, from interior to exterior painting. Choose us for quality you can trust. Armored Painting, better known and proud to serve you.
Because pregnancy comes with so many changes, we often aren't sure which ones are serious. If you're pregnant or up to a year postpartum, knowing the urgent maternal warning signs can save your life. Don't wait. If something doesn't feel right, contact a healthcare provider. Hear her, Texas.
Keep up with all the fun at KRGV by following us on Instagram. Catch behind-the-scenes exclusives, station visits, plus contests and giveaways. Be a part of our community on Instagram at KRGV.5.
KRGV Channel 5 has a strong commitment to closed captioning our broadcasts. This allows the deaf and hard of hearing to watch the news and get the same information as our other viewers. For more information on KRGV Channel 5 closed captioning, contact Paul Aguayo, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005. You can call Paul at 956-968-5555, extension 5627, or email Pablo A at krgv.com. After hours phone number 956-968-3636.
Welcome back. The doors at a Tex-Mex restaurant in Harlingen have been open since 1964. That's 60 plus years of cooking up Valley favorites. Let's head on over to Las Vegas Cafe.
Las Vegas Cafe is a restaurant. We have been here for 60 years. My mom is the one that first started. She is a founder back in October 1960. That is my mother. She was about 18 years old. She is from Chiapas. That's where she was born and raised. And she came to the United States in the early 1950s. She always had a passion for cooking. She loved to cook, and it made her happy. And one time there was an opportunity for her to rent a little building, which is right next door. It was in the parking lot next door. She had 3 tables and that original counter that we still have right now. And she started just by herself. And then she got one more worker, and it just kept growing. People just kept coming to her restaurant because they loved her food. So when my mom rented that building, it used to be a bar, and it was called Las Vegas Lounge. So when my mom rented it out, she took the word lounge off and just put cafe. So that's how we kept the name Las Vegas Restaurant. It wasn't like they love to go to Vegas or we have slot machines in the back or anything. It's just a name that we continued using. We still do the same recipes. We don't change my mom's recipes. It's still her original food. my dad, we still do the same. We are always here. We're always up front. We greet all our customers at the door.
Good morning. Hi.
Every day we have a line outside, and so by 11, we're usually filled up. We pray every morning before we open the doors. So we still count our blessings, and we still, say our prayers every morning. And it's something that we will continue doing every day. We have received a lot of awards and recognition on our enchiladas. It is my mom's recipe, her secret recipe. Only a few know it. Only a few cooks know it. And I think that's what makes some taste unique and different from other restaurants. So we have beef, chicken, we have cheese and a la mexicana. We also have our fajita nachos. And also, I would say we have tapiqueña plates. It's a little bit of a carne guisada, enchiladas, rice and beans. And we're going to continue their legacy. And hopefully in the future, yes, we'll have more restaurants.
Well, baby, it's cold outside, and it's going to stay cold. Meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez joins us now with your fashion forecast.
Well, grab the jacket, grab the long sleeve shirts, the heavy coats, and the hats and gloves at times, especially if you're going to be spending some time outdoors. And then grab the umbrella. It's just a couple of days of really having to bundle up out there, especially when it comes to what to wear. So you know what? The sweaters and then a jacket, that would probably be a good bet for you. Here's what we're talking about when it comes to the umbrella. We are looking at pretty decent rain chances next couple of days. So a couple of showers continuing to stick around. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Knitters and crocheters, there's an event coming up that'll be right up your alley. It's a 4-day yarn extravaganza, and here to tell us all about it is Jeannie Rull and Olivia Garcia. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
So we talked a little earlier in the year on Take 5 about the Lamb's Loom, but I want to give our viewers at home a chance to hear a little bit more about it, just in case they missed it.
Well, we are a prayer shawl ministry, and we knit and crochet, loom knit, all kinds of hats and blankets and other gifts and items that we send out with currently about 25 different mission groups across the world.
Wow, right. And so right now you guys are preparing. It is a new year.
Yes.
So you're about to kick off your very first event. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, yarn tasting is what we use to kick off the year. And it's when we announce how many items were donated last year, the total number. Last year, or in 2023, it was 5,500 items, just about.
Wow.
So we'll announce that to everybody and announce our classes and our make-along, which is a themed knit and crochet along for the year. So a lot of other announcements. It's just a fun way to start the year together.
Right, and you've brought us a little taste here of the yarn tasting. So it's a very exciting event because they're getting a preview as well as to the new yarns that you'll have and some of the new projects that you're going to be doing, right?
Right.
Perfect. And so if anybody is interested and they want to participate, what do they have to do?
Just come.
Just bring yourself.
That's right. Just come and know that we have loom classes that are free. If you don't know how, you can loom a hat just like this one right here in the middle, or whatever you would like to join in and do.
Right. And one thing I did want to touch on, guys, is we've brought these items here. These are your knitted knockers. Tell people a little bit more about these.
The knitted knockers, we supply 2 clinics right now. They are free to the patients, and people knit and crochet them. That one is crocheted. And then we have stuffing parties, and we give them to the patients.
Incredible. So not only is this a great time for you to have, you can join these wonderful ladies here that you see standing here. They have such a warm place there at the Lamb's Loom to kind of just sit and knit, but you're giving back as well.
Yes.
Yes.
donating is one of the biggest things about the Lamb's Loom, where, you know, lots of people have, you know, items that they make and they don't know what to do with them, and this is just such an amazing place to just go and donate these items to, and just while you're in there just helping, making, and, you know, you have so many people around you that are so ready to teach you how to just keep on moving and keep on supplying and donating, and it really creates this purpose of serving your community and making an impact, not only here in the RGV, but other places.
Right, exactly. It goes beyond the RGV, guys. Such incredible work, and I think this is such a great event. Thank you guys so much for joining us and telling us about it, but I want people out there to hear your address one more time. Where can they find you, just in case they do want to come and participate?
We're at 1102 Tamarack in McAllen, and we have parking in the front and in the back. So
enough space for everyone,
That's
beginners
right.
and people who are advanced, everybody, right?
That's absolutely.
Ladies, thank you once again for joining us so much. Again, guys, the Lamb's Loom is having their 11th annual yarn tasting. It is happening from Wednesday to Saturday. For more information, you can also visit the Lamb's Loom on Facebook. Still ahead on Take 5, all 4 county judges will gather to give the State of the Valley. The Hispanic Chamber joins us with details of the event next. We'll be right back.
Look who it is. Back to mommy you go.
Jake, this isn't our dog.
No?
You never got new glasses, did you?
Well, you didn't know Stanton Optical makes eye care easy.
Exactly. Sorry, and you were?
Nervous? 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Dad, I'm crawling home because I need a place to stay until I find a job.
You could go back to law school. That's always been your dream.
That was your dream for me.
You like to argue.
You do love to argue.
You might as well get paid for it.
Sometimes life's burdens can take their toll on your emotional well-being. If you or a loved one is struggling, know that you are not alone. South Texas Health System Behavioral can help you cope with depression, manage feelings of anger, regain control of mood swings, and recover from substance use disorders. Our staff is available 24/7, offering the quality and compassionate care you need to overcome life's challenges. Safe, trusted, ready. South Texas Health System Behavioral.
People are talking about saving with TXU Energy, the trusted provider with plans to help you save no matter how you use energy.
With TXU Energy, my plan gives me savings when I need them most. So, whether I'm working from home all day
or charging my EV all night, TXU Energy helps me save automatically.
And their total satisfaction guarantee means I can choose my plan with confidence.
It all adds up to more relief and more savings. TXU Energy, energy for everything.
Facing a DWI charge in the Rio Grande Valley? Call Rene A. Flores.
This May, you can make a difference in the life of a child admitted to the hospital.
Our goal is to make sure every child that checks in the hospital this year gets a toy.
We are asking for your monetary donation to the KRGV Cares Closet inside the Edinburgh Children's Hospital.
You'll make a difference in their lives that they will never forget.
Your donation will be used to buy toys and other necessities. With your support, we can create a healing environment where children feel safe and hopeful. KRGV Cares Closet is supported by Texas Regional Bank.
Stay connected with our community with the KRGV News app.
From breaking news to updates on what's happening in your neighborhood, get the pulse of the RGV with a tap on your phone.
We've made it easy to keep you connected with our community.
Download the KRGV News app for free right now.
The KRGV News app, keeping you in the know always.
The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm.
Elected leaders are coming together to update residents on the state of the valley. Cynthia Sekulinski, president of the Rio Grande Valley Hispanic Chamber, joins us now with more information about the event. Cynthia, it's always great to have you here on our couch.
Oh, no. Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. So again, I just want to do a quick refresher just in case any of our friends at home are unaware of what the RGV Hispanic Chamber is.
Well, we are a business organization that represents the whole Rio Grande Valley, and our focus is that of is that of economic development, but health, education, international affairs, government issues, you know, truly anything that affects the Rio Grande Valley.
Right, and that's a little bit about what this event is about. I'm sorry. This event here is going to be a really great informational event for the Valley. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, we're having the 4 county judges for Starr, Hidalgo, Cameron, and Willacy come and tell us about what they have planned for 2025.
Wow.
And, you know, regarding economic development, regarding, you know, infrastructure, and a lot of new, you know, business plans that they all might be having, you know. So no, there's a lot of concerns, and we will have, you know, a short question and answer from the public session there at the end. So if you have any particular concerns, this is the time to come and ask your county judge directly. So this is a great event. It's going to be Wednesday, the January 15th, and it's going to be at the DHR Event Center there in Edinburgh on McCall Road, and it's from 11:30 to 1, so you can pencil out that little bit of a time off of your daily schedule.
Right. And it's an important event. I think we talk about it here on Take 5 all the time. The Valley is growing at such a rapid pace, so it's so good to be on the ground front and know what is coming. Is there anything people need to do specifically to attend, register, anything like that?
Of course, you can get your tickets. You can call the office at 928-0060 or go onto our website and purchase your ticket there at www.rgvhcc.org. and do it directly. There's still time for some sponsorships and or reserved tables, but tickets are going fast.
Right, of course, I can imagine. This is a very informational and beneficial event.
Yeah.
And as far as the Q&A, does anyone need to sign up or register for that, or just as long as you're in attendance, you can participate?
Just as long as you're in attendance, and we'll have a mic there in the center of the room, and you just line up.
Perfect. And I know this is, of course, informational, but it's going to be a fun event, I would imagine, to have everybody together.
Absolutely. You're going to have leaders from all over the Valley, you know, elected leaders and economic development leaders, and just, you know, it's a great networking event, too.
Right.
So, yes, definitely come. Bring your business cards.
Perfect. Well, Cynthia, thank you so much for joining us, telling us all about this great event.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And again, guys, the State of the RGV Luncheon happens next Wednesday, January 15th at the Edinburgh Conference Center at Renaissance. For more information, you can call 928-0060. Again, Cynthia, she said the tickets are going fast, so make sure you get yours today. Still ahead on Take 5, our Made in the 956 Extra highlights a Valley man who helps astronauts get to the moon. Javier Guerra joins us in studio with the details.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $6,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevy drives Texas. Together, let's drive.
Don't want to miss any big stories? Follow us on Instagram to get Channel 5 News' Top 5, where the latest news stories get delivered right to your fingertips. Just tap on our Insta stories and our news team will tell you what's happening in the RGV. It's quick and easy, and you won't miss any big headlines. Top 5, keeping you in the loop Monday through Friday on Instagram.
Top 5 is supported by the law office of Ezequiel Reina.
Again, this is a tornado warning.
The First Warn 5 weather team with the most accurate information as it happens.
Please be careful if you have to drive tonight. Please avoid flooded areas. And we can expect...
We were ready on air.
This is going to continue to be a westward track.
And online as soon as the tornado warning was issued.
The Storm Prediction Center suggesting
our job to keep you and your family safe.
That swell is still in this area.
The First Warn 5 weather team is the team you can trust. The Valley is a one-of-a-kind place, but it's the people in the RGV that are making strides here at home and around the world.
We are Valley Made.
Join us each week as we bring you stories of those made in the 956. From Valley businessmen and women to teachers, artists, and so much more. Made in the 956. Every Tuesday on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5.
Made in the 956 is sponsored by Bird Ogden Kia. Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
Hi guys, Dina Herrera Garza here. Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates, plus live interviews as they're happening, and much more right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates to know what to wear, plus live interviews as they're happening. All right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
We are back with another Made in the 956 Extra. With me here is Channel 5 News anchor Javier Guerra. Glad to have you with us in the new year.
I am so excited. That's what I was going to say. This is the first Made in the 956 Extra of 2025.
That's right. And we've got one that's a little out of this world.
It definitely is, to the stars and beyond. I'm going to talk to you guys about Jesus Charles. So he is from the Matamoros area, Matamoros, Brownsville. He eventually went to Brownsville and he graduated from Lopez High School in 2009. And so he always had this dream, right, of kind of doing something magical and doing something going to space, right?
Wow.
So he decided to go ahead and go to the University of Texas at Austin, and then he started working for Firefly Aerospace.
Wow, okay, Firefly Aerospace, what do they do?
Yeah, so Firefly Aerospace is a private space company, right? And so they're working hand in hand right now with, of course, the NASA, right? NASA. And so they're working hand in hand with them, taking payload services to the moon. So this means that they say, hey, we need you to take this instrument and go and do these different types of studies for us, you know, to the moon, right? So they'll take that there that you're seeing on screen, they'll take that to the moon, and they'll have little instruments there, and they'll take like samples of the moon's surface, of the lunar surface. They'll do all those little things, and then they'll send it back to NASA, and then they'll go ahead and do all of the studies that they need to do to eventually get us back to the moon.
Wow, so really cool. I mean, this is incredible, especially coming from the Valley. I have to imagine he's very proud of this.
Yes, and so you know that right now the Valley is kind of turning into, you know, a space for going to space, right? We have SpaceX here in our own backyard. So a lot of people are just excited for what's to come. And of course, Jesus says that this is something that he wanted to do. And so taking this to the moon and going to the moon and beyond. And something a little extra that I'm going to have for you is that he wants to take this to, you know, of course, Mars. He wants to eventually do more. He wants to eventually help his company and help NASA get people to Mars. So that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I will say, I think all of us here are going to be rooting for him safely from Earth, from the ground. Yes, but we're still rooting for him. This is such a great story. If people want to catch the rest of it, where can they find it?
Yeah, they can go to krgv.com, and of course, he is working on that Blue Ghost mission, and mission 1 is going to happen around mid-January. So that's going to happen already. They will be taking off. Well, the lunar mission will be taking off. So it's going to be very exciting.
Perfect. So we got to keep an eye out for it.
Yes, we do.
Well, Javier, thank you so much for joining us and bringing us a little extra this week.
Thank you for having me.
And up next on Take 5, a free Veterans Resource Fair is happening later this month in Edinburgh. It's veterans helping veterans, and we have all the details next on Take 5. And take a look. I gave a go at flying a kite indoors right here in our studios. I think it went pretty well, but you can be the judge. We'll have more still ahead on Take 5.
That's the way we're going to run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the crash gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
Tonight, the 39th President of the United States lies in state at the Capitol.
celebrating Jimmy Carter, his grand life and legacy. Plus, tracking the extreme weather coast to coast. World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $5,600 in average finance savings. We are professional grade GMC.
I'm Jeff Davis. My family has lived in our Lone Star State since the late 1800s. I was born and raised here with Texas values. That's why at Davis Law Firm, we do things the Texas way. Instead of settling cheap, our experienced attorneys work hard to get you the cash settlement or verdict you deserve. Our track record of success is why we get so many referrals from current and former clients. If you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call me at 444-4444. Want more? Call the 4s.
5 certified meteorologists with experience, the accuracy to keep you informed about the Valley's weather. The largest team, the most trusted. We are the First Warn 5 Weather Team.
Our audience are the reason we do this show.
And we love hearing from you.
TV's #1 entertainment talk show has everyone talking. You guys are so great together. Entertaining, hilarious, and so fun to watch. I am positive that you both are soulmates for sure. Always enjoy Kelly's snoring stories. They're the best we got on TV.
Thanks for all the love.
We promise to bring you more of what you love.
That's right.
Every weekday at 9 on Channel 5.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what we're working on at this hour. The Cameron County Fire Marshal is working to find out what caused a house in the San Benito area to catch fire. It happened today on Lundy Drive near La Cantada Elementary School. The home is a total loss. The school temporarily shut off all HVAC systems because of the smoke. SpaceX is eyeing Monday for the next Starship launch. This would be the 7th flight launch from Boca Chica Beach. The launch window opens at 4 p.m. Monday. The plan is for the Starship to deploy 10 Starlink simulators before splashing down in the Indian Ocean. The Super Heavy booster is also expected to return to the launch site.
It's still cold across the valley. It's going to stay that way tonight and tomorrow. Temperatures basically holding steady in the mid-40s. The rain today has been concentrated to the coast, but I think tomorrow and early Friday it spreads inland. We all get in on the act with the bottom line cold and damp across the valley for the next 24 to 48 hours. Complete look at the forecast coming up at 5 and 6. Christine?
And that's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after this.
Step into the world of innovation at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our dynamic curriculum focuses on science, technology, engineering, and math, offering students an immersive, hands-on learning experience. Join us and witness the excitement of our classrooms as students explore, create, and innovate. Choose Horizon Montessori for an education that ignites a passion for STEM and unlocks endless possibilities for the future. Learn today, lead tomorrow. Be a part of the experience.
In a world filled with diverse voices, tune into something truly inclusive.
Con un día parcialmente nublado.
Local news and segments with an in-depth focus on our community in a language you prefer. Plus, the largest and most experienced news and weather team in the RGV.
Esperamos temperaturas en los bajos 80s.
Stay informed and connected to your community. La Voz del Valle. Watch Noticias RGV at 7, noon, 5, and 10.
When your alarm goes off, that's when we go online.
Run with what's new this morning.
What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Breaking news you need to know now.
The latest forecast for you
And your family, so you're all ready for the day.
Get what's new
Now.
and next, starting at 4:30 on Channel 5 News.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, RGV.
Eyewitness News mornings and GMA all morning long.
The valley's growing, and that means more traffic. Don't worry. Skip the headaches with the traffic reports from the team you trust. Watch every day for traffic reports on the upper, lower, and mid-valley.
Well, I tell you what, around the city streets, they're all slow.
Really not too bad in terms of the traffic at this point. Let's switch over to the maps.
Traffic from the team you trust. Only on Channel 5 News. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Well, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day today, and we can expect much more of the same.
Motorcycles are not invisible, but they can seem that way to drivers who aren't paying close attention. Look twice for motorcycles. There's a life riding on it.
Made in the 956 Extra is sponsored by Bird Ogden Kia.
Welcome back. A big resources fair for veterans is happening later this month in Edinburgh. It's a free event, but veterans are being asked to register. Joining us now from the Texas Veterans Commission and Texas Veterans Land Board are David Cardenas and Pete Garcia. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys.
Thank you.
So let's talk about this event, because there's a lot of great resources for veterans and their families at this event. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, well, it's going to be Saturday, January the 18th. It's going to be a morning event. And you don't want to miss it, because there's going to be a lot of representatives that are going to be there from ourselves, from the Veterans Land Board. We're a state organization, and the Texas Veterans Commissions as well. Go ahead if you want to see, like, also on the what you guys are going to offer.
Yes, so as Pete mentioned, with the Texas Veterans Commission, we'll have myself with employment services to assist veterans and their families with any employment-related goals. Okay. We'll also have our education specialists. We'll have our VA claims, which is huge for a lot of our veterans who are looking to submit new claims or appeals or anything of the sort. We'll also have healthcare professionals as well there within our organization, and also our Veteran Entrepreneurs Program, which is big for our veteran business owners. Right. So we'll have a wide variety of resources and services available for them, and then the professionals will be there from each individual service to assist them with that.
Right, and I think it's perfect timing, right? We've been talking a lot. This is the new year. If you're looking to go back to school, if you're looking to have a new career, you're also looking for loans. This is going to make it easier to apply for loans for land. Is that correct?
Yeah, so if there's a very popular program that we have. It's only offered in the state of Texas. So for Texas residents that are veterans and active military, they can apply to own a part of Texas, so buy your own land. So we can make that happen. There's also home improvement loans as well that you can apply for. These two loans are generated by the state of Texas, by the Veterans Land Board. So you deal directly with us. We also help you if you're in the housing market. There's also lenders that are part of the Veterans Land Board that will be present to help you and assist on that. Okay. You can do that online as well, but being in person makes it a lot different, because you have questions, you have the face-to-face interaction. We're also, that's as far as our loan programs go. We're also going to have experts from the cemetery that we have in Mission. Okay. So the Veteran Cemetery. We're also going to have the Alfredo Gonzalez folks there, the State Veterans Home. So if you have someone that may be in need of that care, our experts will be there as well. So what do you need to qualify? What does the state cover? Things like that. So all those are going to be really, really nice information to have there in person.
Right, so many great resources. And another great thing about this event, guys, this is not just for veterans, it's also for veterans' families as well. They can also attend, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. So veteran families, dependents, just because all these services and resources will apply to families and dependents as well, i.e. education, land. I mean, it all plays one big role with one another. So the family becoming informed is just as good as the veteran becoming informed, because at the end of the day, we're trying to build a network so everybody can become informed, and we encourage veterans to attend so they can connect with other veterans who might have been through that situation as well, or have the same scenarios they do, so they can find a common goal, find a common solution, and spread the word. That's at the end of the day what we want, the knowledge to be spread, so everybody to know what services and resources we have available for them and to offer.
Right. Well, this is a great event exactly for that, guys. Thank you so much for joining us and letting us know more about it.
Thank you for giving us the time.
Of course. And again, guys, if you want more information on this resource fair, it's going to be happening Saturday, January 18th. It's going to be held at the Edinburgh Event Center from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. You can visit the website that you see there on your screen, as well as their social media pages. And coming up tonight on Channel 5, the wait is finally over. Jeopardy Season 3 is here. Watch actors Max Greenfield, Camilla Luddington, and comedian W. Kamau Bell compete in the first quarterfinal round. It's all for charity as they compete to advance in the tournament. You can watch the first episode of Season 3 of Celebrity Jeopardy on Channel 5 at 8 p.m. And today at 6 p.m., the Palmview Branch Library is hosting Stay and Create January, where children meet once a month for a fun new creative project for children 5 to 8 years old. The McAllen Public Library is also hosting Eating Smart, Being Active with Hidalgo County Health and Human Services over the next 5 weeks. The first course is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Learn more about healthy eating habits and how to stay active at any age. Registration is required and spots are still available. And coming up next, 2 nights at the Island, both with special performances that are a sight to see. We'll be right back with more high-flying fun right after this break.
When health concerns arise, you need swift and high-quality care right in your neighborhood. At Mid-Valley Urgent Care, our dedicated team is revolutionizing quick, affordable, quality healthcare services in the Rio Grande Valley. Whether it's minor injuries, illnesses, or urgent medical needs, we're here for you. Mid-Valley Urgent Care, bringing quality healthcare close to home. A member of Prime Healthcare.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. With the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 5.9% APR for 84 months on Sierra heavy-duty Denali models. That's over $5,300 in average finance savings.
Unfortunately for South Texas homeowners, our homes are built on clay soils that constantly expand and contract.
This movement causes doors not to function properly, cracks in your sheetrock and brick, plumbing leaks, and structural damage.
If you have these problems at your home, fortunately, our hometown team has improved elevations and stabilized thousands of homes from Houston to the Rio Grande Valley.
My brothers and I won't let your biggest investment fall through the cracks. Call us today.
Accidents involving company vehicles cause serious and deadly accidents in the valley. If you have been hit by a company truck, SUV, van, or fleet vehicle, you want Jay Gonzalez. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Don't have time for an entire newscast? Channel 5 News meets you where you are and where you want us with our News in 60. Follow KRGV on Facebook and don't miss any of the morning headlines. It's an easy way to get our local stories from our news team anywhere and anytime in just 60 seconds. News in 60, Monday through Friday, meeting you where you're at. News in 60 is supported by El Pato Fresh Mexican Restaurants.
Hi guys, Dina Herrera Garza here. Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates, plus live interviews as they're happening, and much more right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
2 nights of special performances that you won't want to miss. Here with us is the owner of BNS Kites, Bill Doan, to tell us all about it. Bill, thank you so much for being here with us.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
So I think you're here on the perfect day because, as we all know, it's a little chilly outside.
And a little windy.
And a little windy. So we're talking about indoor kites. How did you get started in all of this?
It's just a hobby.
Okay.
And then when the wind like it is today, you can't fly. But if you got a bigger place to fly, you can fly indoors and get your exercise.
Right, and so when people visit you at BNS Kites, this is what they can expect, right? So they can expect kites like this.
I'll show you, yes.
Okay, perfect. And so let's talk a little bit about the differences just so people can know between indoor and outdoor kites.
Indoor is really light, small sticks, where outdoor you have heavier ones. so that way it can take the wind. This little kite will break at 3-mile-an-hour winds.
Right.
Where a bigger kite can go up to 20, 25-mile-an-hour winds.
Wow. And so, of course, you guys are located out at the island. And so if people do want outdoor kites, you guys still have those in stock, too.
That's my main business, is the outdoor.
Perfect. So we're going to give people a little demonstration so people at home can kind of see what it looks like. But before we do that, I do want to talk about these special performances that you have coming up. What can you tell us about them?
I have 14 different flyers coming all over the U.S. and one from Canada.
Oh.
So we have international kite flyers.
Okay.
These are the best of the best of the best.
Nice. Okay.
So I have people that have won the championship 31 times.
Wow.
So we have really good kite flyers.
So it's going to be quite a show.
Well, the show today is Monday, will be the Texas theme and island vibes.
Okay.
So we have to go. Monday will be the movie night.
Ooh.
So think of Gone with the Wind or something like that. The themes from those songs.
Okay.
Tuesday night will be Texas times and island vibes. So we'll have Texas themes, Jimmy Buffett music, and a little Hispanic in there.
Yeah.
So it mixes up. We don't want the same two things going on.
Right.
So people come both nights.
So you're going to get a range. There's different themes, but you're going to see some really fun kite flying, which we're going to kind of demonstrate for you now. So now, Bill, you were showing me a little before we started, and it's very easy. So we want to show us at home, guys. I'm going to do this with you. If you want to kind of pretend you're doing it with me, stand up at home. So all I'm going to do is put it over my head like a ballerina, you said.
That's what I said.
We can all do this. Here we go. Ooh, and it just floats. Look at that. Very easy to do, even with your kiddos inside, I would imagine.
It's a good activity.
Yeah, gets you up and out of the chair. I'm going to try to do it one more time here. Let me see if I can kind of spin it around
just
there.
staying steady. I got it.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, here we
Yes.
go. I'm going to try it one more time just so people can see.
Quick, 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 quick. Very good. It's easy. Pull, 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 pull.
Oh.
Pull, pull, pull.
There we go, guys.
Pull, pull, pull. Now it's going to float.
Oh,
you could have caught that one.
Floated right back to me. Well, Bill, thank you so much for joining us. If people do want to try it themselves and want to find you at BNS Kites, where can they do that?
At BNS Kites at 2812 Padre, South Padre Island, Texas.
Perfect. And if they want more info on these performances, where can they look
Please
that up?
call us at 956-761-1248.
Perfect. Well, guys, if you want to see these kites in action, just like Bill said, make sure you make plans to go to SPI Indoor Kite Fest. The first performance is on Monday, February 3rd. The second is on Tuesday, the 4th. You can pick up your tickets before or on January 25th at BNS Kites on South Padre Island. And that is all for us today, guys. Make sure you fly back here tomorrow at 4. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this. Okay, I'm going to give this one more go, Bill. Here you go. Oh, yeah, got it.
If the only thing climbing higher than the temperature outside is your electric bill, think DLJ Commercial Roofing. Our coating applications can reflect up to 85% of the sun's heat, which can decrease your cooling costs. Call us today to find out more.
J4 Trailers, your best source for hauling in the Rio Grande Valley. From utility, gooseneck, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, or residential and commercial lawnmowers. J4 Trailers in Donna has it all. J4 Trailers.
Ah, the sweet sound of savings. With Reliance Flex Your Credits electricity plan, you automatically get your 2 highest use days free every week.